Good morning. This is Surviving the 80s, and yesterday I started telling you about my bed, the problem that I was having, and I was showing you how well the carrots were growing on this end of the bed. And this is my pineapple sage, and the reason the carrots are growing good here is this is planted in my garden soil because this was transplanted. Last year it was over in one of my garden beds, and I decided to bring it out, and the pineapple sage will have pretty red blossoms on it, and I just thought it would be a cheery thing in the bed. But the carrots are doing very well, and then the carrots start down low. They were all planted at the same time. And I was explaining that this dirt came out from when we took the tree out, the camphor tree. A camphor tree is a tree that's not deciduous. It has leaves all year long. And so all year, especially in the spring, I was cleaning a lot of leaves because all of the winter leaves would leave as the spring leaves came in. And so that was the big time that it would lose its leaves, and yet it was coming in at the same time, so you couldn't tell the tree was ever without leaves. And I think it had it things didn't grow good under the tree. Some things wouldn't grow at all, and certainly not anything in my patio between the blocks. Well, now that the tree's removed, it is doing that. But since I think there could have been some property in that camphor tree that inhibits growth, I think this bed, plus the fact chips rob nitrogen. So my soil from here on is suffering from the lack of nitrogen. And there's some places that it looks good because it is a mix. I did put good things into the dirt. It wasn't all dirt from the tree. It was a mixture. But I'll tell you something else about this bed is down underneath we put twigs from the tree and limbs, small limbs, and the reason I did that is as they rot, anyway, they'll hold moisture. They'll help keep this bed damp. I just hope they don't repel growth in it. But a lot of type limbs are good to put down in and let them rot and bring, it just helps. It just does. Anyway, if you can, now this lettuce and this looks pretty good, but it's real spotty. And so what I'm going to do this morning, and maybe some of you real good gardeners might be able to put some input on it, but what I plan to do is, yesterday I took out some of the red lettuce that wasn't doing very well. I've got a little bit of a burr clover in here. I'm going to leave that. I put some, it's nettles, herb that I had to strain out of my tea yesterday. So I've got that in here. And I'm going to come up to about here because there's a bunch of carrots here, and this lettuce doesn't look too bad. And I've got a basil over there that's not doing well. I had another basil, and I don't really think it's going to make it at all. Anyway, I'm going to put on my gloves. And for me, at 81, to really be able to garden nicely, it's nice to have my, I don't think we're there. I'm going to turn this. It's nice to have the garden raised so I can garden in it and not have to get down. And the other night I got down to transplant some plants that I wanted on the ground. And it was hard to get up because it was evening time and I was tired. And so I am just thankful for these garden beds. Okay, yesterday I went out and I collected out of the chicken house some yummy, and I'm going to put on here, and I know that this can burn, but right now I'm not too concerned, and I sort of feel bad because I'm covered with that lettuce and a few little carrots and one of the beans, but it's got to come if I'm ever going to have anything good in here. So now I'm going to break that up, and I'm going to hold the soil up and sort of work it in. And I wish, what I should have is something, hey, and I see Bermuda. Oh my goodness. I don't want Bermuda starting in here. I've got to take off my hand. I want to feel. Well, I think I could water this too. And I think now I might turn out to have a problem because I'm going to see if I can get some seeds in here this morning. But I'm just going to see if a shovel will do anything. You know what I should have is that little short shovel from the garden. Well, I want to see if I can turn over that soil with a shovel. And I don't think I can. But I'm going to try. Okay. I'm going to try this. Here, Maggie. You're sort of in the way, honey. Oh, no. We're not doing that. Yeah. I don't know why doggies do things like that. Yeah. That's not yummy. Well, what I want is, yeah, I am going to water this. I just want to stir it up and get it chopped up enough. Yeah, that's what I want. And I'm not sure this will work. So that's why I'm only going to start at this end and work up and see what I get. But I know that it has to be improved. And if it's not improved, I'm not going to have anything really good in here. I'm going to take this bigger stuff, collect it out. Okay, my plan was I'm going to put in a few bean seeds, and believe it or not, I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to plant a squash. And I planted a lot. Doesn't mean I'll get a lot, because something ate one of mine the other day clear up. Okay, and we're just going to try a few beans in there. And I'm just going to push them in. And we'll see what we get. And